yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Okay, a very good evening to all. Myself, Dr. Shilpashree N, Assistant Professor at SKI College of Horticultural Science, Ananthpur, in the Department of Vegetable Science. Today, I'm here to present a topic
Hello?
on advances in. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, please proceed.
Advances in nursery practices and grafting techniques in vegetable crops. Why I have chosen this topic is nowadays in our country, our vegetable production and productivity has been decreasing due to biotic and abiotic stress. As you all know, due to pest and diseases and high temperature, low temperature, and heavy rainfall, due to all these factors, our vegetable production is being reducing. Due to that problem, we cannot meet out the daily requirement of the vegetable, that is 300 gram per day for the human body. In order to meet out this requirement, we have to increase the production and productivity of our vegetable. So we have to adopt some of the advanced production technology in vegetable crops. Here is the advanced technologies in nursery practices and also in grafting techniques in vegetable crops. First, let's see what is nursery. Nursery is the place where seedlings are grown and maintained for their transplanting. This can be used for
Dr.
preparing
Shilpashree,
the. Yes, ma'am.
sorry to interrupt you. Once
Yeah.
just stop sharing the screen and share the screen again, no?
Now again, I have to share.
Yeah, now you stop sharing the screen.
Yeah.
Just wait. Yeah. Once again, I don't know, even our logo was coming in your screen. Okay. Now you open your presentation.
Okay, ma'am. Now.
Yeah,
But your logo is coming, ma'am.
Yeah. That's what I don't know.
Anyway, ma'am, I'll moving the slides, so it may not be a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
This nursery can be used for
Okay,
budding, grafting, and other commercial purpose also. As you people all know, nursery is commonly exclusively used for the fruit crops where we are growing guava, mango, other fruit crops. Likewise, in vegetables also, we require nursery practices because our hybrids or varieties seeds are very costly. Even if we lost one seed, we will be losing the cost of the means cost as well as resources losses also. So in the seeds and seedling stage, we have to take care of the plants very carefully. So for that purpose, nursery is very important. Let's see what are the advantages of the nursery. If we grow the seeds or the seedlings in the nursery condition, we will get the uniform, vigorous, and healthy planting materials. Here, we are growing the seeds or the seedlings in the controlled conditions like temperature, humidity, everything. We are controlling everything. So we can also control the soil-borne pathogens, other pests and diseases also. So we can be raised for the better growth and development and yield of the vegetable crops. This also helps to economic the seed rate, which can cut down the cost of the. Here, what I told, like here we are caring each and every seedling, right? So we cannot waste the seedlings. So by that way, we can avoid the cost of wastage in the wastage of the rupees. Then seedlings can be raised in the off season. Here in the nurseries, like here we are covering in the protected cultivations like nylon nets. Likewise, here we are growing the seedlings in the covered conditions, so we can grow in the all over the year. So here we can say like vegetable forcing. Here we can grow the seedlings throughout the year. Then we can create the favorable growing conditions, like by controlling the temperature, by providing mist, fog, etc. Like that
Dr. Shilpashree,
yeah.
your voice went away. Okay, now you proceed.
Yeah. We can also maintain the management, time management also. Meanwhile, we can prepare the seedlings also and also the main field. Likewise, we can efficient time management also possible in this case. Then improvement in land efficiency by increasing the cropping intensity. If we grow the seedlings in the nursery condition, we can get more number of seedlings as compared to the main field. In the main field, we cannot see each and plant, and we cannot care each and every plant. So likewise, it also facilitates for intercropping and relay cropping. If our seedlings are ready in the nursery condition, during that time in the main field, we can also grow other crop also.
Ms. Shilpa, you have stopped sharing the screen. Ms. Shilpa, are you there?
No, she's disconnected. I will call her.
Sorry for interruption.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Please on your video and share your screen, Ms. Shilpa. Yeah. Now you can share your screen.
Yeah. Okay, is it visible, right? My screen is visible, right, ma'am?
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay.
Ms. Shilpa, can you just the screen on your screen, the online meeting, this thing is coming. Can you just take it on somewhere, hide it? Is it possible for you?
No, ma'am. That is, I'm trying, but it's not able.
No. When
to
you're
hide.
selecting that screen sharing option,
Yeah.
Now you select the screen sharing option.
Wait a second, ma'am. Okay, screen.
Share your screen.
Yeah.
I think you're selecting the old screen, so that Zoom is also getting shared. Yeah, now select it.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Same thing is
asking like screen, old screen, ma'am. I cannot hide that.
No,
Is it
any other
possible?
option is there other than old screen? Application.
No, ma'am.
Is it possible like you can minimize it at least, reduce the size at least?
Yeah.
Somewhere
that
on the top. Okay, what you do is on your left top, you put it. Pull it to, yeah. So that your text is not hidden.
Okay, now okay, ma'am.
Yeah, now okay. Yeah. See if you can reduce the size of it, that will be more, yeah.
But I'm trying, ma'am, but is not able to do, ma'am.
Okay. You proceed.
Yeah.
You proceed.
Then we can also adjust a date of planting also.
Pardon me?
Like which date, which month.
Ms. Shilpa?
Yeah.
Ms. Shilpa, are you connected?
Yeah,
Yeah, she is connected.
Yes, Ms. Shilpa. Now you proceed.
Okay. So that we can control the pest and diseases, and we can also meet out the market demand also. Then also it helps to maintenance of the desired plant density. Whatever number, like for example, per acre, this many plants are required. So that many plants only we can grow in the nursery. Then we can also efficient management of weeds, pests, and diseases. As you see in the nursery, usually nursery will be in this smaller area, right? Then we also prepared the birds, and nowadays we are growing seedlings in the pro trays. So we cannot talk about weeds, like these things, right? Here we are growing in this smaller area. We cannot find any weeds and other pests also. Then usually our media will be treated with various fungicides, bactericides, then bioagents, etc. So by this way, we can control the weeds, pests, diseases in the nursery condition. These are all the advantages of the nursery in vegetable production. First, we have to select the nursery site. Always nursery shade should be in the open places so that we will get plants will get sufficient sunlight. Sunlight is very important for photosynthesis, so it should be in the open place. Then nursery should be always near to the irrigation source because here its nursery should be always in the closed condition, right? It won't get natural rain and all, so we have to water regularly, that too in the morning and evening. So irrigation source should be very important. Then site should not be shady, waterlogging condition, and this will also leads to the pest and disease incidents. So we have to protect from all this, and also from the hot winds, and also from the animals, etc. Because if animals comes, that will graze or some destroy may happens. Then soil of nursery might should be always drained. Then the pH should be always neutral, or it's near to a neutral soil pH, so that plants will grow better. Because many of the vegetables are suitable pH is like acidic to neutral. Only some of the watermelon other are suitable for the salinity condition. And always nursery should be in the leavened land. It should not be ups and down, because here the beds or the trays should be placed in the level lands. So these are the criteria to laid the nursery. Then coming to the growing media, here soil media, soilless media, and mixture of both. We all see soil media. Usually we will use soil only, but nowadays we are using soilless media like coco peat, perlite, vermiculite. Here the coco peat is very commonly used media for vegetable seedling production because this is the sterilized one. This was prepared by a coir pet, and this coco peat is mainly having higher water retention capacity than the soil. So it will be helpful for the growth and development of the vegetable seedlings. Then perlite and vermiculite are used for the hydroponics and other growing vegetables. But commonly used growing media is coco peat. Then coming to the type of nursery beds, the first one is raised nursery bed. All here you people can see the raised nursery beds. Here in this nursery beds, water movement will be always uniform, and drainage of the excess water is possible in this type of nursery beds. And germination of the seedlings is normally high in this case. So usually this type of nursery beds are used for the vegetable seedlings production, like tomato, brinjal, chili, other crops. Then this is the flat nursery bed. Here these beds are usually prepared during the spring summer when there is no risk of the rain, and also they where the light sandy soil to sandy loam soils are present. Those areas this type of beds are suitable, and here there is no problem of stagnation of water. Where the water stagnation is not there, this type of nursery bed can be prepared. Then this one is sunken beds. Here the prepared this type of beds are prepared during the winter season, where the cool breeze is a problem for the seedlings. Here that beds are prepared like 10 to 15 centimeter downward from the soil surface. Here the air blows across the surface of this soil, and the seedlings in sunken bed is not hit by the cool breeze of the air. That for that purpose, this type of sunken beds are prepared for the vegetable seedling production. Then for this bed, for this type of for these nursery beds, we have to we have to treatment has to give. Here different types of soil treatment. Soil solarization, here commonly we can use in the summer month, and this is the steam treatment. Here we can see in the picture, and this is this formalin treatment usually we followed in the protected cultivations. Different types of soil treatments are there, we can also give through fungicides like Captan, Thyram, Mancozeb, and
Shilpa?
some other. Yeah,
Hello,
yeah, madam, tell me.
Miss Shilpa.
Can you
Are
hear
you
me, ma'am?
connected?
Yeah, ma'am. Hello,
Miss Shilpa?
my voice is
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
now it is okay. A few
Yeah,
seconds
ma'am.
ago it went away. Okay, now you
Okay.
proceed.
Different soil treatment are there with fungicides like mancozeb, captam, thyram, etc. And other biofertilizers like rhizobium, azospirillum, azotobacter, phosphate. By giving this treatment, our soil should be free from the soil-borne pathogens. We can free the plants and from the soil-borne pathogens, and we can grow the seedlings very healthy. This is how soil treatment has to be done. Then coming to the high-tech nursery, here by using this high-tech nursery, we can commercialize our nurseries in the mainly the crops like tomato, cabbage, cauliflower, capsicum, and brinjal and chili crops. Here mainly in high-tech nursery, we usually use the hybrid seeds, hybrid varieties, because our seeds are very costly. But per seedling only, we are paying like 8 to 10 rupees. So we have to care very carefully, right? So here the benefits of the high-tech vegetable nursery are here the development of entrepreneurship in rural areas are very much helpful, and it is also helpful for the related small scale input industries also, like for media, then pro trace, then automation, everything machines. It will be helpful for the development of the small scale input industries also, and also helps to employment generation, especially for rural women. Like they can be go for the seed like seed sowing, other activities like maintenance of the high-tech nurseries. Those employment generation can be seen. Then other waste utilization like coconut coir industry byproduct, that is what I said is cocoa peat that is prepared from the coconut coir. Then mechanization also possible. So this helps to reduction in the drudgery of the farm workers, and this helps to adopt the latest technologies like improved varieties and hybrids, and also bioinoculants like pasobacteria, rhizobium, trichoderma, etc. And also helps for the suitable like varieties or hybrids which are suitable for the particular season. What are the advantages of the high-tech nursery? This helps for the good germination of the seedlings. If we use the right media, we can get the 100% seed germination, and we can see the 100% less seedling mortality. We cannot expect the even one seedling death here, because here we are using this sterilized and pasteurized media. So, and also it helps to less loss of the expensive seed, because what I said in for example, Rizwan seed, Mahiko, IHS, those seeds are very costly. Hybrids are varieties. Even it costs about 5 to 8 rupees per seed. So these losses can be reduced by using high-tech nursery. Then here stand type of growing tables also there. This helps to transplant establishment, everything will be easy, and also it reduces the viral damage, bacterial damage, fungal, those can be reduced by here we are using the treated bioequivalence treated media also. Then mature leaf resistance. Here less incidence of pest and diseases, so the plants may be in good healthy condition, and also it helps to saving of the time, and we can also produce the good quality seedlings in the high-tech nursery. Here we can see the seedlings in the left photograph. These are chili seedlings. The right side upper one is watermelon. Here we can see the brinjal also. Then coming to the protective structures, first one is nylon net house. Here we can see the nylon net house. This is usually 40 mesh nylon net, and 35% shade net will be available. Like shade, this much 35% shade may be available to the seedlings. This will be supported with this GI wire and also granite pillars. And these are the medium cost polyhouses. Usually in our South Indian condition, medium cost polyhouses are farmers are usually practicing. Those are like in this medium cost polyhouse, cooling pads and exhaust fan system will be available. But here automation, without automation, these medium cost polyhouses will be running. Here, this is the low cost wooden polyhouse, but this is usually followed in foreign countries. But here, this type of polyhouse is not seen in our South Indian condition. Here, this is the general view of the polyhouse condition when naturally ventilated polyhouse. Here, see the tomato seedlings are how the uniform, vigorous, and healthy. How healthy these seedlings are visible. Then coming to the protest, which what what I told, like wait a second. The place where the seeds and seedlings are growing are in the protrays. That is the actually plastic tray. Actually, those are in different size protrays. That is 98 cell protray. That is usually for the solanaceous vegetables like tomato, brinjal, chili. Then for cold crops like cabbage, cauliflower, etc. Then another one is 58 celled protrays. That is usually for cucurbits, that is gourd, and big size trays are also used for the gourds. These pro trays can be reusable. It also mainly depends on the how we handle the pro trays, and during transportation and all, we have to be transport like keep very carefully. Usually these pro trays can like hold about 1 to 1.2 kg cocoa peat media. These are the pro trays. This is the 98 cell pro tray. Here, that first one is those pro trays can be used for the guards. Those are like a big sized cells. Then middle one is also bigger one, that is 58 cells. Then right one is 98 cell, that is used for the solanaceous and cold crops, tomato, chili, cabbage, cauliflower, etc. And this is for onion, because the roots are very lengthy, right, in onion. So this type of the shape of the tube, like depth and size is different from cucurbits and solanaceous crops, because those roots are very lengthy, right, in onion. So likewise, different size pro trays can be used in nursery production. Then coming to the coir pith, like what I told, like cocoa peat, right? This is the process of production of AFC, that is Arca fermented cocoa peat. You all heard about Indian Institute of Horticulture research, right? They are exclusively worked on horticulture crops. Here they have developed a Arca fermented cocoa peat media. That is usually they have taken a coir pith and fermented for 30 days, and fermented substrate has been added and enriched and stabilization for 1 day. Then they prepared Arca fermented cocoa peat. Usually, when we grow the seedlings in the control condition and fermented and commercial wise, we can see the difference of the seedling growth and development. These are the seed sowing and how we place. After sowing, we have to place the pro trays one above the other, and we have to cover the pro trays in order to create the humidity for the seed germination. So this is how seedlings grow. Like per cell, we have to sow only one seed. We should not waste the seed, because here we can 100% get the germination rate, right? So we have to sow the single seed in the each cell. Here what I told, like here see the control in the control condition, how the seedlings are the commercial and the fermented. See the greenness of the seedlings, we can clearly see, right? So if we use the Arca fermented cocoa peat, we can get the vigorous seedlings and healthy seedlings. From these plants, we can get higher yield and very quality productive of the tomato. And also whatever the cocoa peat, right? Here the seedlings is in the commercial cocoa peat, whatever it is not what to substrated. Here the seedlings raised on the Arca fermented cocoa peat and also inoculated with the Arca microbial consortium. See the root spread, and compactness of the media. This is how we can differentiate the seedlings grow from the commercial cocoa and as well as inoculated with Arca microbial consortium. Then we can also treat the seeds with bioagents like talc-based formulations like Pseudomonas fluorescens and Trichodoma arzianum and Trichodoma irme. That is actually the quantity like 10 gram per kg of seed. This much quantity we have to treat with bioagents so that we cannot get the like a soil-borne pathogen infection. We can get these seedlings very healthy, and treatment also done with the neem cake also before filling the trays. This is the photograph of the how we have to place the trays during transportation without damage. See how they are placed during transportation, one above the other, not like one beside the other. We have to pack up and transport the seedlings from one place to another. Because of this trace, we can transport the seedlings without damage. Then coming to the cost of production, this is actually normal, not high-tech one. No, for net house construction, it costs about like per seedling. We have calculated per seedling how much cost has been applied. Like for net house structure, 5 paise, then trays 5, cocoa peat 5, media filling and sowing other 2. Then for labor maintenance, like labor for maintenance 3 rupees, 3 paise. Then plant protection chemicals like fungicides, insecticides, and for other nutrients 2, for other 2. Total 27 paise per seedling it costs, like normal nursery. This is not high-tech nursery. And seed cost is depends on the hybrids, varieties, etc. This is about nursery production. Then next move on to the vegetable grafting. Why vegetable grafting is required? Even we have developed varieties and improved through conventional breeding, molecular breeding, etc. But due to new race of pathogen, our resistance has been breakdown. So we have to develop another new variety. It will be there for another 10 years. Again, it will break down due to the entering of the new race of pathogen. So in order to combat that problem, we have to find out the solution in the cultivation production only. That is vegetable grafting. Yeah, we are seeing many major soil-borne pathogens. Even if we use many chemicals, resistant hybrids varieties, even if we use like those, we cannot control completely. Like verticillium wilt, it causes about 30 to 40% yield loss in solanaceous vegetables. See, the plants are completely died, due to the bacterial wilt in tomato and in brinjal also chili. Those are the major soil-borne pathogens are causing 100%, 70 to 80%, and sometimes 100% yield loss is we are seeing, like fusarium wilt and nematode. See that 60% loss from fusarium wilt and 27% from nematode. See how the crop has been destroyed due to the soil-borne pathogens. In case of cucurbits, verticillium wilt. In case of watermelon, and in crown and root rot in bottle gourd. Likewise, many soil-borne pathogens. Due to this, many soil-borne pathogens, we are losing our yield. So, various control measures for soil-borne diseases like crop rotation with non-host crops and soil solarization, steam application, then chemical control, and also use of the resistant. Using all these methods, we cannot control completely. So, the best alternate method is grafting. Here, what I told in the previous slides, here we have to find out the resistant. If we have a resistant variety, after some time or some years, the new race of pathogen may come. So after that, again the variety or hybrid may become susceptible. So grafting, how the grafting helps here is, even our whatever with the variety or line is susceptible, we can find out the resistant rootstock. Those resistant rootstock always wild rootstocks. Wild, those are the wild species. Sometimes it may be in cultivated form also, but most of the resistant rootstocks are wild types. So by using this susceptible cyan and resistant rootstock, we can develop a resistant seedlings. So basic requirements are actually rootstock, cyan, and also congenial environmental condition and other grafting tools. Those are required for the grafting purpose. Here we can see the procedure of the vegetable grafting. In the first picture, we can see the rootstock. We have to raise the rootstock in the nursery itself, pro tray. Whatever the wild relatives are there, right? Those can be used as a rootstock. Those we have to raise in the pro trays. Then we have to select the seedlings. Then we have to cut. Here there are different types of grafting methods. I'll tell in the future slides. These are the, like, we have to give the congenial condition, climatic conditions, and we have to raise the grafted seedlings. Here are the different methods of vegetable grafting. Here manual method and also mechanical method. In manual method, like top insertion method, tongue grafting, splice grafting, cleft grafting, pin grafting, tube grafting, and mechanical methods, robots and machines are used. Here, top insertion grafting usually followed in cucurbits like watermelon, cucumber, in bottle gourd. Those crops, top insertion grafting. Yes, we can see the usually grafting we have to do in the about 7 to 8 days when the plants attain two true leaf stage. That is the stage which suitable for the grafting. Here we can see the whole top insertion. Here they are inserting the with a pin, and in those hole we have to insert the cyan part. This is the what in it is in watermelon. Then it is in this is tongue approach grafting. Here the side cut has to give and insert the cyan part, and it was supported with the clip, grafting clip. Then this is splice grafting followed in the tomato. Here we can see the rootstock has to cut in the side portion, and in the same position tomato cyan has to be cut and inserted and supported with the grafting clip. Then cleft grafting. Usually in brinjal and tomato, this cleft grafting is commercially followed, and this is the successful grafting. Here we can give the V cut for the cyan, and in between we have to give cut in the rootstock and insert the cyan and supported with the clip. These are the manual method of grafting methods, and this is the robot machines. This is ultra precision grafting robot. This usually not followed by our farmers, but this is following in Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. Here they are commercially using. Here we can see in one side they are giving cyan, in the another side they are giving rootstock. Finally, everything, the cut, everything, the clip, everything has to be done by this robot machine only. Per hour, this many seedlings get ready by this robot machine. Otherwise, per hour we can only manually we can do very less, right? So in commercial scale, they are using this robot machines. Then here are the grafting methods and rootstocks used in the solanaceous crops. In case of brinjal, what I told like in for verticillium wilt, fusarium wilt, and bacterial wilt, these are the rootstocks commercially used. Solanum torvum, then sesamrifolium, cassianum, grandifolium. These are the rootstocks are suitable for the controlling the soil-borne pathogens. In case of tomato, Lycopersicum pimpinellifolium and Solanum nigrum and also Solanum torvum is used for the already this research. Many research has been done by our seniors, juniors, and classmates, and very good results also found from this grafting work. Then here are the photographs of the wild relatives of the solanaceous crops. This is Solanum tarmum. This is very much like a resistance for the soil-borne pathogen, that is a bacterial wilt. Ralstolia solanarium, that is pathogen. Then this is Solanum macrocarpum. These are the wild species. This may be seen in the hilly areas or other forest areas, but these are not in cultivated farm. This is Solanum indicum. This is Solanum incanum. These are not edible also. These are like for this purpose we can use like in introduction of the resistant characters. We have to use these wild species. This is Solanum grandiflorum, and this is Solanum sessimbrifolium. And this is like cherry tomato, the parent. So Solanum lycopersicum variety cerasiforme, and this is cherry tomato like Lycopersicum pimpinellifolium. This is chili species Capsicum chinense, and this is frutescens. This is Bacatum. So likewise in brinjal, verticillium wilt, corky root knot nematode, these are very big problem. In tomato, bacterial wilt, as I told, in chili, tomato bacterial wilt are the major one. This is the best method to control these diseases. This is the mother block of the rootstock. Here, we cannot get easily right in wild species. We have to maintain the mother block. Whenever we want to do grafting, we required mainly rootstock, right? Usually we have a cyan part, cyan, whichever we required. But the resistant one is very much required. So we have to maintain in the mother block, whichever the wild species. These are the mother block. Then this is how seedlings grown in the rootstocks and cyan. These are the seedlings ready to graft. That size of the girth of the seedling is very important. This is how we measured seedling girth, that is usually 3 to 4 or 5 mm. That is the suitable stage for the grafting. Then these are the tools like a blade, clip, pin, etc. This is how we have to give the cut in the rootstock. And here the sliding of the cyan. Then after given a cut, we have to insert a cyan and we have to give a support through clip, grafting clip. Those clips are reusable. Those we have to sterilize the clips, and again we can use the clips. This is how these are the procedure. After grafting, we have to place the seedlings in the humid chamber. This is the humid chamber. We have to cover the chamber with thick polythene so that it create humidity. It will be helpful for the healing of the grafts. It has to reunion, right? We are cutting the vascular bundles, like not completely, but half of the things we are cutting. So graft rootstock and cyan has to reunion. So for that purpose, we have to give a congenial condition. So that is the humid chamber. This is the inside of the humid chamber. This is humidifier. This will give humidity about 90%. This will helps to reunion of the graft and cyan and the rootstocks. See how the humidity is. This is the temperature maintaining in the humid chamber, 24 or 25 degrees Celsius and 90% humidity. Here we can see the clear picture of the graft union. So this after seeing this union only, we have to shift the plants in the for hardening. After 7 days, we will get yielded graft. See, after healing, we have to harden the grafting plants. Suddenly, we cannot take out to the main field. Because these many days they stayed in the control condition. It won't be affected with any hardened climatic condition. So we have for 2 to 3 days we have to keep for the hardening. Then it will be transplanted to the main field. These grafted plants can also be grown in the polybags also. Likewise, this is the main plot, commercial production of the grafted brinjal. See the bearing of the brinjal, long type and also round type, purple and green. This is how grafted plants has to be done. Then coming to the merits of the vegetable grafting, this is eco-friendly. As I told, here we are not using any chemicals or anything. Here naturally, whatever the climatic condition is there, the vigor, the mainly the rootstock vigorness and the potential of the rootstock here we are using, right? So it is very eco-friendly, and this is off-season growing also. Here we can prepare the rootstock and seedlings in the nursery, right? So here we are growing in the off season also, and fertilizer use efficiency also very good in this grafted plants, and no need for long term crop rotations here, because the rootstocks are very resistant for the soil borne pathogens, so there is no need for the crop rotation. Then resistant to biotic and abiotic, because the Solanum, torvum, indicum, those are resistant for what I like a drought, bacterial wilt, for those pathogens, right? And bottle gourd, that is very resistant for drought condition. So those species can be used for the grafting purpose, and it also increase the crop duration. Mainly the main merit is increase the crop duration. If the normal brinjal crop can be grown up to 4 to 5 months, right? But the grafted brinjal can be grown up to 8 to 10 months. Clearly, it is seen actually practically I seen in the field, and it is also acts as a perennial type. As you all people know, like vegetables means maximum 4 months, 5 months. That to chili and brinjal. And all other vegetables are grown within 3 to 4 months. So by this grafting, we can increase the crop duration. If we increase the crop duration, we can get more number of pickings, like harvestings, and we can get more yield, like production and productivity from this grafting, and also helps to increases yield, and also helps to increase the quality of the produce also. And this can be
Dr. Shilpashree, sorry to interrupt you.
yeah.
We have already completed 43 minutes. If you can
Okay, ma'am.
quickly
This is the
finish.
last size, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, you finish it.
This technology can be easily suitable for the organic farming. Here we are not using any chemicals, anything, right? So this can be suitable for the organic farming. These are the merits of the vegetable grafting. Then demerits are incompatibility between the cyan and rootstock. So we have to carefully selecting the rootstock and cyan, which are the rootstock and cyan are the compatible. Those only we have to select. Otherwise, if the incompatibility comes, the graft union should not be success. Then long germination, what I told, like those are wild species, right? This will take more number of days to germinate as compared to normal seeds. That was the main problem. Then presence of spines, as we all like wild species almost have had why spines. So during grafting, that may hinder the, like, give problem to grafting work, and also it requires more time, material and space, all things extra, no. Like we have to take care, like humid chamber, then separately we have to grow for almost 1.5 month, like that. Then it requires skilled and trained person for grafting. We are requiring like a skilled or trained person. If the cut is wrong, like if the vascular bundles cut, there is no like a transportation of food and water to the seedlings, right? Then for initial investment also high as compared to the normal growth. This is about vegetable grafting. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Shilpashree, for a detailed presentation. I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
move on to the questions now.
Okay, ma'am.
The first question is,
Okay,
what
ma'am.
are the topic of your PhD in vegetable science?
Yes, ma'am. Genetic diversity, heterosis, and combining ability studies in Ridgeguard, ma'am. Hybrid development.
Okay.
That was my PhD work, ma'am. Ridgeguard.
What interested you in the field of vegetable science?
Mainly breeding, ma'am.
Okay. When you look at vegetables grow in India, what are some interesting observation you see?
Yes, ma'am. Like automated protected cultivations, hydroponics, aeroponics. Those are the advanced technologies. They're very interesting things. Even if it's in the small area, we can grow much quantity of vegetables. That too high quality.
Okay.
Terrace
Uh,
garden. Yeah.
yeah. Please proceed.
Yes, ma'am. These are the very interesting things which I have observed.
Okay. I'll move on to the next question.
Yeah.
What exactly is meant by advanced method of vegetable cultivation?
Yes, ma'am. Usually, in the earlier days, we are growing the seedlings in the bud method, or sometimes usually farmers do the seeding in field itself. But sometimes they may not get sufficient water or the resources. They may die in the same place. But nowadays, for every seed, it is important, right? So in the advanced technologies like using coco peat, like media and condition, everything, we are getting 100% germination, and we are plant transplanting the healthy seeds in the direct field, like main field. We will get directly, we will get 100% result. Though by using the advanced technology, we can expect these results.
Okay. What are
Yeah.
some latest research going on in the area of advanced vegetable cultivation?
Yeah, ma'am. Now the when I say about like production aspect, this grafting, they are using like in different ways, using different types of rootstocks. They are trying to find out the resistant rootstocks, and they are trying on the different vegetable crops whether it is compatible with different vegetable, so that we can avoid the conventional breeding, right? We can it also helps to increase the crop duration also. It will get higher yield, production quality, etc. Then likewise, then molecular breeding, it will also helps to speed up the conventional breeding using the different specific markers developed for particular triad, right? So this will helps to reduces the time taken for the conventional breeding. In the starting seedling itself, we can find out the resistant line by using the markers.
Okay.
Likewise, these are the advanced things.
Okay.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
assistant professor, Department
Yeah.
of Vegetable Science, what are
Yeah.
your main activities?
Yes, ma'am. Mainly teaching and research, ma'am. Mainly teaching and research field.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think are the main problems faced by vegetable farmers in India?
Yeah, ma'am. Mainly the climatic conditions are worst now in nowadays. Even if it is summer, we are getting heavy rains. So the farmers are mainly affected by the climatic conditions only, and so many of the farmers not known about like suitable varieties for particular season. Those technologies are not they are not known about those things. If they get the knowledge of those things, they will produce good quality and good amount of vegetables. These are the problems they are facing, and there are lack of many technologies like about seeds and other fertilizers, biocontrol agents. Those knowledge is very much less in the farmers. If they come to know those things, they can adopt and they can produce a good quality vegetable and good quantity.
Okay. Okay. I don't see any further questions. Thank you very much. We have now completed the round of questions. On
Yes, ma'am.
behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I thank Dr. Shilpashree for the talk and for answering all the questions. I also
Yes,
like to thank all the participants in this meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome.